Yo, what's up guys, my name's Hakiii and welcome to this week's best money making methods. It's gonna be a full step-by-step guide of the best things you can do to make money this week. I might start doing this weekly since you guys really enjoy it and I enjoy making it for you guys. And if you want to see more of these, be sure to drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a sub so you never miss any more awesome videos like these. And let's get straight into it. So the first money method is gonna be in your cargo crate warehouse. Selling cargo crates is double money in RP this week, which means they are worth it to do. Usually they're not as worth it, so when they're double or even triple money in RP, they're definitely pretty good to do. Now I have the bare minimum for selling a crate in this game. Not only do I have the small warehouse, but I only have one crate to sell, so I'm just gonna show you guys this briefly as an example. I'm not gonna sell like $2 million worth of crates, which you guys can do if you fully fill up a large warehouse. So go into your warehouse. If you don't have one yet, just go in the computer of your office and you can pick which warehouse you want to get from there, and then you'll see a warehouse location of your own. So all you guys want to do, first we need to source the crates, so we got to go to our office. I'll do an easy guide on how to do that, and I definitely recommend you go in a solo public session or just a public session without a lot of people. I only have 5 people in here, so it's not nearly as dangerous as doing it in a full like 25 or 30 person lobby with a bunch of oppressors and jets. So all you want to do, log into your computer in your office as I said, then go into special cargo, and then in this map, or not this page, this warehouse map, you guys can see all the different warehouse locations. This part's really up to you and how much you actually want to grind this, because you can get a small one, you can get a medium or a large. The bigger the warehouse, the more expensive it's going to be, so that might be the most expensive warehouse you can get. Since I'm just briefly showing you guys how it works, I just went for a small warehouse, and the small warehouses are pretty cheap. I mean, only 360k, 318k. If you want to invest in a large warehouse, which then you can store more crates and then at the end just sell them for a lot more, you can do that too. It's really up to you if you want to go all in for this or you just want to briefly do it just this week or something. Choose whichever one you want to get and then just source some crates. So I'm going to go into special cargo and then warehouse map, and then click on the warehouse you just bought, and then you'll have an option for either 1 crate, 2 crates, or 3 crates. I'm not sure why I don't have the 1 crate option. I recommend you go for 3 crates. They're a lot more worth it. I mean, yeah, you're going to be spending a bit more money, but at the end you're going to sell them for a lot more, and it's going to make it a bit faster too if you want to fully fill up your warehouse. And a fast vehicle is going to be really helpful with this. I say it pretty often, but something like an oppressor or a helicopter or a fast car is going to be extremely helpful. So I destroyed one of them. We got another crate right here. So here is the 3rd crate. Now the reason I'm destroying 2 of them and only collecting 1 is just to make it a bit faster. Once again, since I'm briefly showing you guys how it works, I want to do this as fast as possible. So obviously, ideally you want to get all 3 of them, but because this is just a brief example, I'm just going to collect 1 just to make it a bit faster. It would also be helpful if you have some friends in, because then you can just collect them all at once and you don't have to go back and forth, which it makes you do sometimes, unfortunately. But just go into the yellow circle and now we source the crate, and there you go, cargo delivered. We got a good amount of RP for it too. So the special cargo value is now 44,000. Usually it'd be worth 22,000, but because it's double money in RP, it's 44,000 for just 2 crates, which is not a lot at all. So let's go ahead and start selling them now. Once again, I do suggest you guys fill it up to the max so you get the most amount of money possible. So let's see where we have to go. So we have to go on a boat, it looks like. So it's actually pretty close. Looks like we have to take out a couple people. Should be no problem with an oppressor. Let's go ahead and take him out and enter the boat.
A few moments later.
Alright, so now we just press Y and we have to deliver it to the drop off. It is a pretty slow boat, but we don't have to go too far. We basically just go straight. Now we just calmly drive the boat to the drop off with only 1 other person in the session, a level 5. I don't think Mr. FaZe Chalupa is too much of a threat.
Why you bully me?
If you do feel like the session's a bit dangerous, you could go for Ghost Org. Go into the CEO menu, go into abilities, and turn on Ghost Org, but we don't really need to do that with a level 5 FaZe Chalupa.
Why you bully
in this session. We got the yellow circle. We can clearly see it in the water, so you will get the money, and there we go. We even got a bit more than 44,000. We got over $45,000 just like that. For 2 little crates, we made almost $50,000. It's just a brief example. You guys can make, once again, a lot more money. You can make up to a few million if you grind it well this week. So let's move on to the next money method. The next money method is going to be a very simple one. It's actually just the time trial. So this week's time trial, let's see where it is on the map. That's the RC Bandito time trial, but let's do this time trial. So it's right here on the bottom right of the city. It's a very easy way to make a quick 100k. So we got to make it within 2 minutes 7 seconds. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just try not to crash too much and you should be good. And why are there people just standing in the middle of the road like that? Let me put a waypoint real quick. I suggest you guys set a waypoint for it before it starts. Oh my goodness. I'm actually freaking close. It's right here, but I did so many things wrong there, so you definitely want to do it a lot more efficiently than I did. So let's move on to the next method. So the next money method is going to be inside of the bunker. So go in your bunker, and this one is also double money. So go inside of your laptop, go into enter, and then you guys want to have as much stock as possible. Once again, I have the bare minimum just so I could briefly show you guys, but to get more stock, you guys can either steal supplies or buy supplies. If you buy supplies, not only do you have to pay for it, but it's also going to take a little bit to get delivered. So only for the very lazy ones you can buy the supplies, but I do suggest you guys steal supplies, and then your stock bar is going to go up. And once you have at least a little bit of stock, you're going to be able to sell the stock right here. So this tiny amount of stock I could either sell for 28k or 42k. That is a lot for such a small amount. Just like with the CEO cargo crates, I do suggest you guys go in a solo public session or a session without any danger. Since I'm in a session with very little danger, I'm going to go for the more expensive option, which is the Los Santos one. Basically, you're going to need to drive a little bit more, but if you're someone that wants to force yourself to do it in a session without a lot of people, I guess you can do this one. It does sell for less and it is a bit closer, so there isn't as much of a danger. If you have a lot of stock to sell, I do suggest you guys do this with a couple of friends so you guys could do it all at once, because if you have more than a certain amount, it's going to be multiple. But if I did have more stock, it would be, I think, like 2 or 3 trucks. It's going to be either the Brickade or just a truck like this, something like that. So the drop off is in Los Santos. Since we chose to deliver it to Los Santos, we do have to drive a good amount, so I'll see you guys once we get to the drop off. And luckily with this truck we can ram everybody out the way, so it's not really a problem if we have a lot of traffic. This truck actually handles kind of well, although I'm kind of tipping the cargo. This truck is a lot of fun to drive, so I hope you guys get this truck when delivering cargo or stock. Holy crap. Oh, I am so unlucky, it's actually unreal. I don't know how that happened. It just spawned right next to me. That's actually pretty convenient. Alright, so we got the entrance right over here. And there we go. You're gonna have a pretty obvious drop-off point. A helicopter is gonna come and pick it up. And just like that, we got another 42 something thousand dollars. Considering I did the bare minimum for both of those double money jobs and I got almost $100,000 from them, that says a lot. And some more good things to grind this week are the survivals. Some of the survivals are double money in RP, as you guys can see, and also the Lamar mission. Now we don't have any triple money in RP this week, but we do have a good handful of double money in RP. And if you want to see the 10 most expensive things you can possibly buy in GTA Online, click the video on screen now. I hope you all enjoyed that video, and peace.